Oh, hello, Miss Pud. Huh?
This is Lieutenant Samsa. The Allied attack against the SD Ravana has deteriorated. We've lost the GTD Delacroix, and the surviving warships in the battle group are damaged. Petrock is scrambling the 107th to assist. Command will also sortie the GVC Somptus and the GTC Akiba. Once they cross the subspace portal...
2 cruisers and,
for this mission,
fuck the Boa Nervsies. That is the worst bomber they've ever had in these games.
We'll have the firepower to take out the Ravana. If you're too far from the top...
Let's see if we can fly something a little better. Maneuverability very poor. No shit! 48A... 400. God damn, I don't even want to fly this piece of shit. I want to put the whole wing in fucking Medusas at least, so we've got a little bit more maneuverability, but ugh. Let's see if we can actually mount the Cyclops in that. We can mount the Cyclops in that. Tempest, Hornets. Yeah, the new and shiny tech is just bullshit. So, yeah, we're gonna fly Medusas and have a little more maneuverability. Hello, Mayo. Prom ours? Hell no. And give us the worst primary while we're at it. Yep, this is called the mission designer setting us up to fail. We gotta fix this.
I've acquired sensor lock on the Ravana. The destroyer is currently out of range.
Alright, and I don't want to be dogfighting in a Medusa,
but we can see their cannon signature.
Bombers are loaded on the Ravana. We must end this now.
Roger that, command. Warheads are armed and ready. Watch the friendly fire! You get hit, you won't make it to your own service! Oh, integrity failing! Get me out of here, command!
Not the best time, Mayo. No way we're firing this ball. So Mayo, don't push me off the keyboard. We shouldn't have let you out for this. Oh, away from that. Hey. Come on!
Watch your back, pilot!
Mayo, did you seriously just push me off the lock there? God damn it. Hey. No! Nope. Oh shit. Why are you pushing me around while I'm playing a game, little girl? Yeah, I've got Mayo in the tier 2 slot. I'm seriously considering switching the dumpster fire and the mayo around so that you can get mayo for $5, but there's at least one person that likes the dumpster fire. Like a mayo. Alright, mayo. You can go up there where you can be in charge of everything. We're gonna try that shit again.
I've acquired such a lock on the Ravana. The destroyer is currently out of range.
Stop the basilisks from taking the rest of my team down before I even get there.
No visual on allied ships, but we can see their cannon signature.
Bombers close in on the Ravana. We must end this now.
Roger that command. Warheads are armed and ready. Watch the friendly fire! You get hit, you won't make it to your own service! IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Can't fire them from that distance. Gotta get in pretty close to make sure the flak doesn't take out the fucking bombs. Ow.
Check your six.
Oh, the hell you get away with that? The hell you're getting away with that? I don't have fighter cover, I'm just gonna have to do it myself.
Cover me! IFF confirmed. Hostiles
Or...
inbound.
oh no. Please just get this done so that I'm not having to stay in this fucking bomber all day.
The Ravana's hull integrity has fallen below critical. Destruction of primary target is imminent. Ravana objective neutralized. All units return to base.
Give me the return to base objective. There we go. Out of here before the shot. Oh, that was fucking close.
The destruction of the Ravana is the most significant...
I should have died during the warp out animation there. The shockwave put my hull to 3%.
We're at the subspace node linking the nebula with Gamma Draconis, and we have demonstrated our technological superiority over our Great War nemesis. We have proven without a doubt that we have the firepower to neutralize any Shivan threat. A new class of intercept fighter will be stationed on board the Aquitaine.
Alright. And I didn't get the kill. God damn it. Probably because I was doing the fighter's job, taking shit off my back. Hello,
Lieutenant
Mayo.
Commander Cordova here.
So boy,
Welcome to the
being
242nd Suicide Kings, pilot. I've heard from unofficial channels that the rebels have launched a surprise attack in the Epsilon Pegasi system. Details at this point are sketchy below 5-level clearance. and command is in no hurry to fill us in. Petrarch says he'll brief the Aquitaine when we reach Capella. The GTA formed the Suicide Kings in the Great War when the old Valkyrie fighter went into service after the Sheevan attack on Ross 128. The 242nd was stationed on the Galatea back then, and our first mission was the capture of Lieutenant Alexander McCarthy. We all studied the McCarthy trials in school, Pilot. We're part of history here, though the Galatea is long gone, and the Valkyrie has since been retired. The Perseus is the next generation interceptor, the fastest fighter in the GTVA. Our primary combat role is charging bombers and chasing down warheads. We're also assigned to surgical strikes against bigger warships. We're not called the Suicide Kings for nothing, Pilot. We earn that name on every mission. For that reason, I suggest you review the Perseus training modules as soon as possible. There you'll learn how to target bombs and turrets, and everything else you need to serve in a...
Alright. Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Mayo? The desk is not for kiddies.
Welcome to Training Simulator
Right,
Module
fuck the training.
TSM-122.
Hey, Seth. I know you're lonely and I know you're going to be an attention whore, but I can't have you all over me while I'm trying to play.
ATF launched a full-scale offensive in Epsilon Pegasus,
Fuck.
taking the GTVA 6th Fleet by surprise. Commanding his forces from the NTD Repulse,
Yeah, I can't change anything in OBS or type on Twitch without the game minimizing. I gotta figure out what to do about that.
75% of our forces in this system decimated. The regional death toll since the incursion now exceeds 80,000. Unless we act quickly, decisive rebel victory is imminent.
Hey, no destroying the chair. I know you've already done a good job of it, but don't destroy the
Aquitaine
chair.
will lead the Allied counterstrike against Koth and his warships. We will resupply in Capella. Allied engineers, in the meantime, are developing and adapting technologies that will enable us to fight.
Alright, so end of station. Yep.
This is Lieutenant Commander Cordova, leader of the 242nd Suicide.
Alright, so this bullshit. Alright. Perseus is the only choice. And he wants us to take shitty guns. No. Alright, what do we have here? Rock eyes are trash. I don't think we need Tempest. Oh yeah. I need Hornets here. Let's actually take what we need here. Okay, so they want to nerf Beta Wing with garbage weapons? Okay, well, we're gonna do something about that. I think that's everybody. Nope, I've still got a fucking Prom R. Okay, well, fuck that. Yep, such cats, much love, wow. Alright, let's do this shit. NTF Hercs. I'd rather be flying a fucking Herc right now than this.
NTF fighters, you are firing upon a civilian vessel. Break off your attack.
Let's just take you out right now.
Alpha, we need some fighter cover on the Calypso. Hold back the rebels so the civilians can escape. at base.
This is the GTFR Calypso. We have cleared Ennet Station. Now engaging subspace drive. Affirmative.
I order everyone to protect the station. They can leave Calypso alone, or they can leave Kato alone, because without that beam cannon, it ain't hurting shit.
More rebel bombers inbound. Seek and destroy.
This is the Mannheim. We have set course for the Capella jump node. Activating jump drive now.
This is Ennet Station. We
Fuck
have
it, you
sustained
guys.
moderate damage. All
Form on
breach levels have
beam
been
and get the
sealed
fuck
off.
away from
Engineering
Kato
reports
because we
the situation
don't
is
want
under
to
control.
destroy it and have a
Alternating
Dynos class
transport to
Corvette
depart
come in to
safely.
replace it.
Affirmative.
I can't take out that many beam turrets before it kills me.
Yes, sir.
Let's disarm it, don't destroy it. We don't want to fight what'll come in if we do
Command,
kill
this
it.
is Ennet Station. A new wing of bombers has jumped in. Request immediate fighter cover.
We want that fucking Fenris to still be there when the Colossus comes in. What? How the hell did shields hold?
Affirmative.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
You guys can take the Ow.
Neutralized.
Rookies, get the fuck out of here.
Reading an incoming jump.
And there's the Colossus, mission accomplished. Now we don't even have to deal with the Hawk.
Command, there's a massive warship now emerging from subspace.
IFF status is friendly. Meet the Colossus, the largest spacefaring warship ever constructed.
This is the GTVA Colossus. Fire stand clear of hostile warship. All batteries, fire at will.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Why am I bothering to rearm? This mission's done.
Well done. The NTC Kato has been destroyed. We have defeated the Hawkwood. Return to base, pilots. Mission accomplished.
In your courageous defense of Inif Station, you were eyewitness to an historic moment. The first combat deployment of the GTVA Colossus. You and your wing also showed us what the Perseus Intercept fighter can do. Against overwhelming odds, you repelled an attack against...
Okay, so I did get the kill for the cruiser, okay. Alright, next one.
The following is classified level Rho. Unauthorized access is punishable under the GTVA Security Act, Deneb Convention, Section 2135. We vanquished the Shivans in the Great War, but the hard questions remain. How would we confront the threat of future invasion? The Shivans might return at any time, any place, without warning. How would we fight the next threat to the very existence of our species? In 2345, on the 10th anniversary of the Shivan attack on Ross 128, the Vasudan Emperor Khonsu II addressed the newly formed GTVA General Assembly. The Emperor inaugurated an ambitious and unprecedented joint endeavor, the GTVA Colossus.
Together we built a civilization from the ruins of the Great War. And now we stand on the threshold of a new era of prosperity and harmony. In Project Colossus, the Vasudan people celebrate a renewed covenant of peaceful coexistence and mutual defense with our Terran allies.
The Colossus is the most powerful spacefaring warship ever constructed. Spanning 6 kilometers from bow to stern, the Colossus has taken over 20 years to complete. 12 Lucifer-class destroyers can fit within its massive hull. Its state-of-the-art weaponry includes 45 laser turrets, 15 flak guns, 12 missile batteries, and 12 beam cannons. The Colossus wields more firepower than 5 Orion-class destroyers combined. 60 fighter and bomber wings are housed in its vast hangar, and its crew numbers over 30,000. Among its major contractors are industry giants Triton Dynamics, Subak Innis, and the Akaton Corporation. The Alliance now wages war on multiple fronts. In Deneb, Alpha Centauri, Epsilon Pegasi, and the mysterious nebula beyond Gamma Draconis. Once deployed, the Colossus will end these conflicts swiftly and decisively. If ever the Shivans return to threaten our worlds, we will be ready to face the challenge, securing peace for today and for generations to come.
Okay. Yeah.
The 242nd
Still want to know how the hell they got Kirk Smith to do that voiceover and nothing else, but hey,
Colossus. As
Anarax is in the game.
Colossus for the Allied counterattack, we must handle the logistics of supplying and maintaining this warship. Convoys of transports, gas miners, and freighters have been deployed for this purpose. The Colossus will jump in and rendezvous with your convoy at the Capella jump node, located on the far side of an asteroid field. The area has been the site of intense fighting and rebel activity. Intelligence believes the rebels might attempt
if
to
you watch
attack
that
or
70s
supply
show, that's
convoys
Red Foreman.
rather than
Otherwise,
challenge the
Anarax
Colossus
from Europe.
directly. You will be leading Alpha Wing, the main
There
escort
are
component. Your mission
there are actually
is to
quite a
defend
few
the
actors you
GTF
recognize in this.
GTV
Robert Loggia played the admiral that commands the fucking ship that we're all stationed on. And Ronnie Cox, Captain Jellicoe, voices Admiral Bosch, the guy in charge of the
A
rebellion.
wing of Serapis fighters to guard the Juyan. You do not
But
have
yeah.
command over this unit.
However, Robert Loggia voiced the Admiral in charge of the Aquitaine.
Are responsible for
Yeah,
the Julian
there's a lot of actors in this you might recognize.
18 months of civil war are beginning to strain Terran-Basudan relations.
Alright, so we have to protect that shit. We have to fly this dog shit of a fucking ship. But the other options are worse. We are not going to tolerate prom arms. So that's a little good. No prom Rs. I'll take it once they give us the prom S, but we don't want Prometheus R because it's a piece of shit gun that does almost no damage to
23
shields.
kilometers from the Capella jump node.
I'm picking up hostile indicators on my radar. I can't get a lock. Might be nothing but asteroid interference.
That's wishful thinking, pilot. Proceed with caution and stay close to the convoy.
No idea who the hell voices this guy that gives me the orders, though. Meow. Meow. Oh.
Command, the rebel sentry gun is activated 1,000 meters from the convoy.
Destroy it. Let's be careful, Alpha. The
Get out of here.
Keep an eye
Ow.
out for hostile
Sap.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
The rebels have sortied their Medusa bombers. Intercept them before they fire their missiles. We must protect that convoy.
Come on. What the hell? Time compression? Seriously?
Hull integrity failing. Get me out of here, Command.
That's a hell of a way to lose. Now those bombers are all past me, too. My wingman took care of them? Alright, well, that works. How did I accidentally turn time compression on?
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
wing of Perseus fighters to assist. Good luck, pilots.
The NTC Maelstrom has entered the asteroid field. When it gets in range, the cruiser will fire its forward beam cannon at the convoy. Alpha 1, you are ordered to neutralize that turret.
All units in the vicinity of the Capella jump node, mayday! Our convoy is under attack. Our convoy is under attack.
What? I don't even know how the fuck that happened.
We're heading into the asteroid field now, Command. We're approximately 23 kilometers from the Capella jump node.
I'm picking up hostile indicators on my radar. I can't get a lock. It might be nothing but asteroid interference.
That's wishful thinking, pilot. Proceed with caution and stay close to the convoy.
Command, a rebel sentry gun is activated 1,000 meters from the convoy.
Destroy it, but be careful, Alpha. The NTF seem to have an ambush in the works. Keep an eye out for hostile fighters.
IFF confirmed. Hostile.
The rebels have sorties and Medusa bombers. Intercept them before they fire their missiles. We must protect that convoy.
Alright, leave the fighters and the rest of the team. No, we can't. The fighters are off. No time for that shit. Another fucking sentry gun? Really? Big. Those things can take an interceptor.
Bandits incoming!
Now, please stand by.
You're good to go.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
That's fine. That's out.
GTC parapet. We have orders to blockade the Capella jump node, and we must not leave our position. We will sortie a wing of Perseus fighters to assist. Good luck, pilots.
The NTC Maelstrom has entered the asteroid field. When it gets in range, the cruiser will fire its forward beam cannon at the convoy. Alpha 1, you are ordered to neutralize that turret.
All units in the vicinity of the Capella jump node, Mayday! Our convoy is under attack. Repeat, our convoy is under attack.
Oh, shit.
This is a Perico. We're taking a pounding here. Our hull cannot withstand a direct hit.
Well done, pilot. The Maelstrom's main gun has been neutralized. Excellent work, pilots. We have destroyed the Maelstrom.
I thought I was dead for a second there with all that flag. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Alright, the freighter took 92% from one shot from that beam cannon. This is why we don't play on medium usually. Seth, buddy, calm down. What could you possibly want? You've got food, you've got water, you've got people. And there's the Colossus, so I think we're about done with this one. Crazy cat. Crazy, crazy kitty.
This is the GTVA Colossus. We have reached the rendezvous point. Now deploying transports. Beta Wing, stand watch. Alpha, the situation is now under control. You may return to base. Thank you for your escort, Alpha Wing.
I have the order to return to base now in my directive list, so I don't get fucking fried here. Okay.
Excellent job, pilot. The convoy made its rendezvous with the Colossus without losing a single ship. As the other freighters and gas miners transfer their payload to the Colossus, the Alliance is making final preparations for our attack against Admiral Cobb and the NTD Repulse. A demonstration of our ultimate weapon should force the rebel leadership to reconsider their territorial ambitions. GTVA units throughout the system report a successful coordinated strike against NTF targets. Command is confident the long stalemate in Epsilon Pegasi will soon come to a favorable resolution. By clearing out the rebel sentry guns in the asteroid field, you have significantly reduced the danger posed to future convoys on this route. Your initiative may seem...
And we don't get the kill for that cruiser. Damn. And I probably would have died if I'd stuck with it another couple of seconds to get up above 50% of the damage, though.
The Alliance will now take the Colossus on the offensive. We intend to break the back of the rebel fleet in Epsilon to lure Koth into our trap. The first phase of the mission, your primary objective will be to eliminate the fighter escort. This will If the rebels think our force consists of nothing more than a Leviathan and a few errant bombers, they may capitalize on this advantage and sortie their fleet. For this reason, the cruisers must not be destroyed before their reinforcements enter the field of engagement. If Koth sends in the Repulse to finish the job, Command will deploy the Colossus to strike the final blow. Your secondary objective will be to defend the rampart during this phase of the battle. The cruiser will probably sustain damage.
Alright, let's see what bullshit ships and weapons they've given us this time. Oh, we can fly a bigger piece of shit to hurt too. No, thank you. I'll take guns that can actually work. Mayo, honey, I know you live to see the world fall, but I don't need things falling off the desk right now.
Alpha, your primary objective is to intercept the escort. The rebel cruisers have anti-fighter guns. Stay out of range to avoid them.
Check your sex.
On your tail.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Alright, so that's the first wing of them down. Now we gotta lure the other ones out of the range of those anti-fighter
Proceed with caution, Alpha. Those anti-fighter beams have an effective range of 1,500 meters. Try to lure the escorts away from their cruisers.
Fuck out of here.
Closing in on you, Alpha. Lure them back to the rampart.
Hull integrity failing. Get me out of here, Command. Affirmative.
Fuck away from those things, you idiots. My god, these wingmen are dumb as shit. Oh, those things will take you out in one shot. Oh, let's go get killed. God, I'm gonna have to call for reinforcements at this rate. Fuck off. Oh, well, let's see here. 12 of them, 4 of us. Medium's level where you actually have to rely on giving orders to your wingmen and have actual strategies. And somehow I still have to account for 8 of those guys myself.
Seek and destroy.
Oh, shit. I don't have any trebuchets or something else that can hit from this distance and finish that thing off and take credit for it.
The repulse is deploying its fighter wings. Alpha, we need you to intercept. Destroy Ares' wings.
Fighters? Where are the fighters? There are the fighters. Actually coming out of the fighter bay. There's some realism for ya.
You got him!
Friendly configuration. The Colossus is now on station.
You don't want to be anywhere near that.
Roger that.
Alright, there ain't shit the fighters can do from here, so we're just gonna sit back and watch the action.
Repulse objective neutralized. Colossus, what's your status?
Damage is minimal here. If only Coffin surrendered instead of playing martyr, his crew would still be alive.
This operation will mark the beginning of the end for the NTF. Well done, pilots. The area is secure. All hostile targets have been neutralized. Return to base.
The Alliance has declared a decisive victory in Epsilon Pegasi. With our blockade of the Polaris jump node, all rebel forces in the system have surrendered. In recognition of your contributions to the Allied victory, You are hereby awarded the Epsilon Pegasi Liberation Medal. The GTVA Security Council and General Assembly extend their gratitude for your service.
Okay, well, I guess we get to do
Admiral
SOC
Petrarch
Loop
has
1.
requested recommendations for the...
Special Operations Command has selected you for a dangerous covert assignment. Will you accept? I think we will, but I gotta check one thing before we move into that. Really? Okay. Alright, let's do it. Hello, Mayo. Mayo's the real star of the stream here.
You have volunteered for a covert assignment with Special Operations Command in conjunction with Galactic Terran Basudin Intelligence. Missions with the Special Operations Command are carried out deep in enemy territory with minimal logistical support. Our behind-the-lines activities include infiltration, sabotage, surgical strikes, and intelligence gathering. You will be working undercover within the Neo-Terran front, leading Alpha Wing of the 185th Fighter Squad. Your contact in this mission is Lieutenant Commander Christopher Snipes, an Allied officer who staged his defection to the NTF 6 months ago. As squadron leader of the 185th, Snipes will advise you of your mission. The focus of this covert operation is the NTF's ETAC project. Because access to information is restricted to the highest echelon, our knowledge here is limited. ETAC involves the development of a new cutting-edge technology, possibly a weapon of mass destruction. Admiral Bosch oversees the project directly, and the rebels are constructing a prototype on the Iceni command ship. We need to get a closer look. Even a scan of the Iceni would be valuable. We are working with the full cooperation of Basudin Tactical Command and the Terran 6th Fleet. The probability that you will engage Allied fighters will be minimal.
This is Lieutenant Commander Snipes. For all you replacement pilots, welcome to the 185th. As you know, Admiral Koff's defeat in Epsilon Pegasi has opened the Polaris system to Allied attack. At 14:25 hours, GTVA expeditionary forces crossed our jump node blockade. The Colossus won't be far behind. Bosch isn't taking chances. We're moving the Iceni command ship to the Regulus system, where Bosch will install its provisional government. We practiced this drill before, pilots. Alpha and Beta Wing will escort the Iceni to the jump node. Delta, you're on standby. The Regulus node is located within a small asteroid field.
Alright, we're flying Myrmidons. That works. I mean, I could fly a Herc, but what's the point? This has everything I want. But can't use a harpoon.
Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel. We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home.
Ow. Ow.
Nice job, pilot. Never know what you're gonna find till you take a look. Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, descend the Iceni. Take our fighters and bombers first. Blast that cruiser back to Basuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Many said Basuda couldn't attack while the Iceni left Polaris. Either we've been double-crossed or Basuda's running out of orders. That's our next situation, pilot. Alright, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Iceni. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. They fire like this. Fire like that. Don't defend yourself so high out here, Alpha 1. The students are winning. warships are on their way. The Iceni will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
Great, that's what we need. More percentages don't look here. Fucking die already, one inch asshole. Not wasting this or something.
Destroy the Hinton. Pilots, redouble your efforts. The Iceni must reach the Regulus system.
Come on, support. Dock with me. Keep avoiding the answers.
Bosch and the Iceni have reached the Regulus system. Let's get back to base on the double.
Alright, pilot, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is we got the Iceni to Regulus. The scan data you collected has been transmitted to the GTVI, and our operation to uncover the secret of ETAC continues as planned. The bad news is we're in a lot more danger than I think you realize. The Basudan warships are under the command of Admiral Amos, who had full knowledge of our activities. The fact that the Basudans knew the exact time and position of the Iceni's departure has made the rebels just a little suspicious. As usual, the GTVA is overplaying its hand. Amos and his subordinates now face a court-martial for insubordination. The Rebs are all over that one. Not only did the Admiral know the position of the Iceni, he wasn't authorized to act on that information. Our squadron will be high on the NTF's list of suspects. One more thing. The pilots under Amos's command had been informed of his renegade status before they launched their attack. Under these circumstances, we had little choice but to return fire or blow the entire operation. Watch your back, pilot. This ain't going to get any easier.
Still can't get a promotion. Damn. Oh well, let's keep at it. Oh, Mr. Bits, what you doing back there?
As you have no doubt already heard, the GVD Samtic has destroyed the NTD Cyrene, flagship of the Sirius fleet. As bad as things look in Polaris, the situation in Sirius is even worse. Bosch has redeployed our battle group to reinforce NTF positions in that system. We arrive in Sirius in 6 hours. The 185th will be deployed immediately to rendezvous with the NTT Sunder. Our mission will be to escort the transport back to the Regulus jump node. The cargo on board the Sunder has been classified well beyond my level of clearance. Let's just say if the Sunder goes down, the Alliance is fighting to secure the Alpha Centauri and...
Have to fly this piece of shit? No, I'm gonna fly something that's a little slower but has much better weapon compatibility. Alright, let's do this. And if we fail, I'm gonna do a nice little bit of a cheat. Alpha 3's over here. Let's just make this mission a little easier now. Gotta love no traitor missions.
Mayday! Mayday! Reactor core breach on all fighters! Half the squad is down!
Command, copy! We've been set up! Alpha 1 and Beta 1 are traitors! We've been sabotaged!
Holy shit, right. Thanks for the fucking resub. Damn. Oh shit. We're gonna die. Better not. I don't want to have to dial the difficulty now. Get dead, Beta. Come on. Why can't I hit this squirrely spot? That easy way.
Sorry I couldn't warn you, Alpha 1. I rigged these fighters with jamming devices and core detonators. The crew chief of the 185th is an Allied operative, so she helped me out. These detonators were a piece of junk. I even followed the directions. At least we mopped up quickly. Spies like us call it sanitizing. The jamming devices should have blocked their transmissions to Rebel Command. But with the luck we're having, the NTF Armada will arrive any second now. Our mission, Alpha 1, is to hijack the NTT Sunder. The transport pilot is one of us, so he'll follow course. We need to make the rebels think the Sunder has been destroyed. A decoy transport will arrive in a few minutes.
Stand easy, pilots. We received a partial transmission reporting a reactor core breach. What happened to your squad?
We were ambushed by an Allied heavy recon unit flying some new kind of fighter. They splashed my squad and jumped before we could take them down.
New kind of fighter, huh? You can tell us all about it in your debriefing. Why don't you rearm and repair, and we'll help you finish your escort. We've got more backup in transit, Alpha and Beta. We just need to hold down the fort a few minutes.
Yes, this, actually no, I think this might,
Let's play their game.
if it is, it's only by a few months,
coming, so don't
but
panic.
it's been getting updates ever since they released the source code for the engine, and a few much bigger fans than me have kept it up to date.
Alpha 1, engage rebel fighters, break to attack. Go, go, go!
Die. Oh, it's not dead.
Alpha 1, meet the 99th Skull, Special Operations Command, the elite of the elite. Most fighters they're flying are the Arrhenius class. As far as anyone else knows, they don't even exist. You see the Hamako? That's the new AWAC ship. We're using it to block all enemy transmissions. As long as that ship remains operational, no one on the outside will know what we're up to. As far as the NTF is concerned, we're still loyal and devoted rebel pilots. So watch the Hamako, alright? If we lose the AWACS, our cover's blown for good. The NTC Miley has jumped in. Watch the flak.
Hell, are you not dead? Yeah, because I'm missing every fucking shot! God, I'm worse at this than I ever punched me. And we're fucked. There goes the Mako, we failed the mission. It doesn't matter if we die at this point, because we've already failed. We may as well go after that fucking monster ourselves. There we go. If I had managed to live through to the end of it, I would have been executed when I got back to base for being a traitor. Alright, we're going to give that one more shot, and if we fail, we're dialing the difficulty down. This friendly ship, Alpha 3. You're going to turn traitor, so get the fuck out of this side. Goodbye, traitor. There's another traitor.
Guys like us call it sanitizing. The jamming devices should have blocked their transmissions to Rebel Command. But with the luck we're having, the NTF Armada will arrive any second now. Our mission, Alpha 1, is to hijack the NTT Sunder. The transport pilot is one of us, so he'll follow course. We need to make the rebels think the Sunder has been destroyed. A decoy transport will arrive in a few minutes.
It's very interesting. One of the few games from late 90s that are actually still playable today. And I've dialed the difficulty up a little further than I should.
Stand easy, pilots. We received a partial transmission reporting a reactor core breach. What happened to your squad?
We were ambushed by an Allied heavy recon unit flying some new kind of fighter. Splashed my squad and jumped before we could take them down.
New kind of fighter. Tell us all about it at your debriefing. Why don't you rearm and repair, and we'll help you finish your escort. We've got more backup in transit, Alpha and Beta. We just need to hold down the fort a few minutes.
Kappa is, of course, just being Kappa there, but once he turns
Some of that
red
transmission
here, we're
got
gonna
through.
poof him and get
I
credit
can't tell
for
if
the
they're
kill.
onto us or not. Let's play their game for now. I've got some friends coming, so don't panic.
And we can't get called out for treason in this mission.
Alpha 1, engage rebel fighters. Break to attack. Go, go, go!
Back over here.
Alpha 1, meet the 99 Skulls, Special Operations Command, the elite of the elite. Those fighters they're flying are the Arinius class. As far as anyone else knows, they don't even exist. You see the Hamako? That's the new AWACS ship. We're using it to block all enemy transmissions. As long as that ship remains operational, no one on the outside will know what we're up to. As far as the NTF is concerned, we're still loyal and devoted rebel pilots. So watch the Hamako, alright? If we lose the AWACS, our cover's blown for good. The NTC Miley has jumped in. Watch the flak. comes the Aeolus class.
Upgraded their flying cartoons. Oh, glad they're downgrading to that. That fighter is worthless.
Thunder's going down. All units return to base. Fuck! Big time.
Well, we're going to dial the difficulty down a little bit on this one. And I'm going to take a nice little other bit of a cheat here, too.
As you have no doubt on...
Alright, we're going to dial the difficulty down to easy for this mission. We're going to fix our weapons. Oh, wait, what? We can't modify the traitors. We can't modify the rebels. Damn. Huh. Okay. Can't modify the rebel ships, can we? It sucks, because I wanted to take all their weapons away. I mean, they're all using Prometheus S, so... yeah. About as bad as a 45 ACP pistol in Copenhagen.
Command, do you copy? We've been set up. Alpha 1 is made over traitors. We've been
transmissions to Rebel Command. But with the luck we're having, the NTF Armada will arrive any second now. Our mission, Alpha 1, is to hijack the NTT Sunder. The transport pilot is one of us, so he'll follow course. We need to make the rebels think the Sunder has been destroyed. The decoy transport will arrive in a few minutes.
Really close enough to hear turrets changing? Yep.
Reporting a reactor core breach. What happened to your squad?
We were ambushed by an Allied heavy recon unit flying some new kind of fighter. They splashed my squad and jumped before we could take them down.
Those guys are going to try to here, so we're going to stop them up a little bit.
Why don't you rearm and repair, and we'll help you finish your escort. We got more backup in transit out there, Beta. You just need to hold down the fort in 2 minutes.
I want to get the kills for them, though, so I'm not going to finish them until they actually
Some of that transmission got through.
They don't count if they're so friendly when they go up.
Let's play their game for now. I've got some friends coming, so don't panic. Alpha 1, engage rebel fighters. Break to attack. Go, go, go! Special Operations Command, the elite of the elite. Those fighters they're flying are the Arinius class. As far as anyone else knows, they don't even exist. You see the Hamako? That's the new AWACS ship. We're using it to block all enemy transmissions. As long as that ship remains operational, no one on the outside will know what we're up to. As far as the NTF is concerned, we're still loyal and devoted rebel pilots. So watch the Hamako, alright? If we lose the AWACS, our cover's blown for good. The NTC Miley has jumped in. Watch the flak.
Oh, shit. Get that flak away from me. Flak away from me, looking at my shields back up. Jesus Christ.
Nice shooting. Miley has been neutralized. Keep your eye on the ball, kids. We're almost there. But if that decoy doesn't get here real soon, we'll have to bail.
4%. Jesus Christ, that fucked me up pretty good.
Here comes the Ellis Spawn, the Olis class.
Deal with the fighters at Hellboy. I think it's generally can deal with another fucking Aeolus class cruiser. God, I can't even pull this one off on easy.
With the destruction of the Sunder, our heist failed. With only our scan of the Iceni to go on, unraveling the secret of Bosch's
My God, am I gonna have to use cheats for this one?
As you have no doubt of...
Let's Tempests. Fuck it. Let's just you up a little bit.
industry mounts up quickly. Spies like us
once
call it
once
sanitizing.
the Hellspawn comes in, I'm going to
Jamming
order
devices should
everybody
have
to
blocked
just
their
take out its
transmissions to
beams.
Rebel Command. But with the luck we're having, the NTF Armada will arrive any second now. Our mission, Alpha 1, is to hijack the NTT Sunder. The transport pilot is one of us, so he'll follow course. We need to make the rebels think the Sunder has been destroyed. A decoy transport will arrive in a few minutes. We're ambushed by an Allied heavy recon unit flying some new kind of fighter. They splashed my squad and jumped before we could take them down.
New kind of fighter, huh? You can tell us all about it in your debriefing. Why don't you rearm and repair, and we'll help you finish your escort. We've got more backup in transit, Alpha and Beta. We just need to hold down the fort a few minutes.
Some of that transmission got through. I can't tell if they're onto us or not. Let's play their game for now. I've got some friends coming, so don't panic. Alpha 1, engage rebel fighters. Straight to attack. Go, go, go! Alpha 1, meet the 99th Skull, Special Operations Command, the elite of the elite. Those fighters they're flying are the Erinyes class. As far as anyone else knows, they don't even exist. You see the Hamako? That's the new AWACS ship. We're using it to block all enemy transmissions. As long as that ship remains operational, no one on the outside will know what we're up to. As far as the NTF is concerned, we're still loyal and devoted rebel pilots. So watch the Hamako, alright? If we lose the AWACS, our cover's blown for good. The NTC Miley has jumped in. Watch the flak.
Oh, shit. Get the hell away from that. that's the worst of it. Just gonna wait for these guys to get out. Blow up the decoy, and we'll get the fuck out of here and actually get on to another mission.
We'll now scuttle this decoy transport. The Rebs think we destroyed the Sunder, they won't know how much we know. We'll also be able to continue our covert operation. Of course, that's if they don't hang us for failing the mission. We might be pushing our luck here, but what the hell? Alright, Alpha 1, all we need to do is wait for the NTF. Hold your position.
This is the NTCV Severin, 2nd Battle Group Regulus. What's your status, pilots? We were instructed to rendezvous with the transport.
Severin, you're late. Bassoon's blasted my entire squad and 2 cruisers out here. You want a rendezvous? Scan that debris field. That's the Sunder right there. You're a disgrace to the NTF, Severin. I'm filing a report.
Stand down, Beta 1. We followed our orders to the letter. Now get back to base before the Bassoons return. There's nothing more we can do out here.
Thanks to our heist, the Sunder is now in Allied custody. With our scan of the Iceni and the capture of the rebel transport, the GTVI can begin to unravel the secret of Bosch's ETAC project. The CO of the Severin has taken the brunt of Bosch's wrath for the Sunder's alleged destruction. The captain and his lieutenants have faced a summary court-martial and will be executed at 0700. When you sign up for the wrong outfit, if you get what you deserve. This doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. The Rebs are nuts, but they're not slow. It won't take them long to figure out our involvement in this attack, and the Bassoon ambush in Polaris was more than just coincidence. If it looks like they're onto you, your duty as an operative of the GTVI is to escape and report everything you know to Allied forces. Understood?
I'm Lieutenant Commander Jack Niven, your new squadron leader. Commander Snipes has been reassigned, so until further notice, you'll get your orders from me. With the 13th and 11th Bassoon battle groups advancing, we have a hard fight ahead of us. If we lose Sirius, our backs will be against the wall. The NTF has fought too hard to surrender now. The 4th Fleet, based in Vega, is providing the Bassoons with logistical support. They've established a cargo depot near the Alpha Centauri jump node. Recon reports a perimeter defense of 16 sentry guns, with fighter patrols inspecting the depot at regular intervals. The 185th has been called in to sever that supply line. All targets are of Terran construction. Our attack will be timed between fighter patrols. Our objective is to destroy all cargo and sentry guns. Once we secure the area, we'll be in a position to ambush Allied targets. The attack should lure the enemy to the depot and improve our odds.
Alright, it has to be Mermanin. And another one where we can't alter those traitors' fucking weapons to take them all away. Wonderful. Alright, what can we get here? Yeah, we're going to take Hornets, because we're just going to be up against fighter targets, not anything big. Alright, let's do this.
success. This one's all yours, Alpha 1. We'll cover you while you destroy the transport.
Hold your fire! No military personnel are on board this transport. We are evacuating civilians to Alpha Centauri. An attack on this vessel is a violation of the Beta Aquila Convention.
Show them what you think of the Beta Aquila Convention, pilot.
Nope, not firing on civilians. Nope.
So whose side are you on, Alpha 1? Whose orders are you gonna follow? Make your decision now, pilot. Time's up, pilot. We know all about you. You set us up in Polaris and you destroyed the runner. Now you face the firing squad. Sorry you won't live to get your medal, pilot.
You asshole.
This is Allied Command. We are deploying reinforcements now. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
I can win a 1v5 in this. Why do I keep losing 4v1s in PUBG? Sorry, you've outlived your usefulness as a deep cover operative, pilot. Return to base for reassignment.
We're lucky to get you back alive, pilot. Our deep cover operatives stashed vital schematic data in your fighter's onboard computer. With this information, GTVI analysts will be able to unravel the enigma of Bosch's ETAC project. These operatives also advised us of your impending execution. Unfortunately, we have no information concerning the whereabouts or status of Lieutenant Commander Snipes. We fear the odds of his survival are not good.
Alright. On into Act 2.
At 2150, the Colossus entered the Polaris system
hell if
and
I
neutralized the
dropped
NTD
2,000
Andronicus
frames? Shit.
and the NTC Camisard, securing the jump node from Epsilon Pegasi. Meanwhile, the 13th Sudan. Dr. Hargrove's task force has determined that the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis was constructed by the ancients, an extinct civilization discovered near the end of the Great War. Artifacts excavated in the Altair system contain data that enabled the GTA. Intelligence has learned that Bosch acquired. Allied scientists studying the portal remain optimistic about the potential for this technology. 5 to 10 years. The destruction of the Ravana has intensified Sheevan activity in the nebula. The two next generations.
This will both be useless.
Welcome to the 134th Barracuda's pilot. I'm Commander Venzi, your squadron leader. The 134th is a Combat Evaluation Unit, or CEU, which means we're among the first to test new ships and weapons in the field. While we carry out our missions, engineers will gather data on the systems we've been assigned to test. In this mission, our primary objective is to... The GTA Lucidity will provide AWACS support for this mission. With its powerful sensor array, the Lucidity will transmit targeting data to your fighter, effectively increasing your sensor range. The 134th will be the first to test the system. Now keep in mind that the C in CEU stands for combat. These aren't controlled laboratory experiments. Sheevan activity has intensified, so you can expect to engage some
Flying Perseus, what a piece of shit. Trying to make me dig Prometheus R, which is a fucking joke. Ooh. Let's take a Morning Star and get some
Command, this is
cruiser
Alpha Wing.
kills.
We are on station at the Gamma Draconis node.
We are sending in the transports now, Alpha.
Got company!
Where is it?
Lucidity here. The AWACS is coming online.
4 kilometers
We're picking up hostiles at long range.
Maybe easy. more Maras? Fuck that. Let's actually get into something that, the goal is actually going to change. The goal was to get me everything that I need to start making overclocked Star Fox 2 cartridges for Super Nintendo. Basically get the final version of Star Fox 2 that's only been released as part of the mini classic Super Nintendo emulator thing running on the actual hardware. But I have put a little bit of blackjack profit, a little bit from my paychecks into making that happen, and the last piece of equipment that I need to pull that one off is on the way. So that donation goal is probably going to change here after the stream. I need to figure out something else to put up for a donation goal. Maybe a giveaway of one of those once I've actually got everything I need to start making those.
Class cruiser. Call in Zeta Wing if you require assistance.
Need assistance for a cane? I don't think so. Just get in range and fucking blast him with the Morning Star. A lot more hull damage. Yeah, it's not a good trick. Just what we needed.
Objective neutralized.
Stop and make life easier for the support ship. It's going to give me more missiles.
Warspite, this is the Lucidity. We are nearing the rendezvous point. Please activate your IFF transponder.
Roger. Illuminating IFF now and heading your way.
So, about a minute to the waypoint, and then we can go and probably take a break. It's been about 2 hours.
Thanks, Alpha. We'll take it from here.
All detected enemy craft have been neutralized. Alpha Wing, return to base.
Both the Aaron Pura and the Vauban survived the Shivan ambush. The combat field test of the target acquisition and guidance missile will proceed on schedule. The 134th will be working with the Warspite on this exercise. Command rates the initial deployment of the AWACS a complete success. Our improved sensor...
Great tag missiles. Wonderful. This is going to be one of my least favorite missions in the game.
The 134th will now assist with the combat evaluation of the target acquisition and guidance missile. Captain Forsyth of the Warspite has requested you specifically for this mission, so you must have made quite an impression on your last... When you hit a target with the tag War... Command has deployed... For this mission, you'll be flying a refurbished Ulysses Space Superiority Fighter, specially modified for this exercise. The Ulysses is a great war antique, but the fighter...
So we're flying an antique. Wonderful.
We are in position and standing by.
Acknowledged. Scouts are inbound with enemy fighters in pursuit. Number of bandits unknown.
Roger that, Command. We'll get the job done.
Mayday!
thing is a fucking bust here. More of those guys, really? We're already 15 minutes into this bullshit. Bombers I can take by myself as an escort.
For your outstanding record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of Double Ace. Though this exercise did not proceed as planned, the 134th met the challenge head-on and defended our warships admirably. Overall, this field deployment of the TAG missile exceeded our expectations.
Alright, and may we never have to use those fucking TAG missiles again. Fucking hate that mission. We might give this one more mission and then think about changing games.
In this mission, the 134th will participate in a test of the new Pegasus-class stealth fighter, developed for Allied operations in the Nebula. The unusual design of the Pegasus minimizes the EM signature emitted by the fighter, making it all but impossible to detect with sensors. This exercise will be the first simulation of the Pegasus under combat conditions in the Nebula environment. Alpha Wing, your objective is to defend the GTC Oberon, a decommissioned Fenris cruiser. The Oberon has served the Alliance since the Great War, and most of its systems have been stripped down to repair other cruisers in circulation. Your weapons will be neutralized for the duration of the test. Though you may fire your lasers and missiles, they will inflict only superficial damage against Delta Wing. Engineers on board the GTD Aquitaine will monitor the
Alpha has been deployed. Delta Wing, are you ready?
Affirmative, Command. Those Alpha scrubs won't even know what hit them.
Alpha, we are switching your weapons to training mode. Your guns and missiles will inflict superficial damage.
With all due respect, I recommend we use live ammo for this exercise, sir.
The Oberon has jumped in and is standing by. Your objective, Alpha, is to defend this cruiser against Delta Wing's attack.
Let's take these flyboys out of circulation, Delta.
This exercise will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Delta Wing, engage stealth mode. Gathering test data now. All systems are functioning normally.
Here they come! Stay on them, Alpha. Don't lose visual contact!
Delta Wing has inflicted moderate damage against the Oberon. Stay on them, Alpha. Don't lose them in the fog.
Target profile is razor thin, hard to hit at medium range.
Alpha, can you target Delta Wing?
Negative, Command. Even at point-blank range, my sensors pick up nothing.
Good. How are you holding up, Delta?
Shielding and armor have a low damage threshold.
Oberon has sustained heavy damage. The stealth fighters are getting the best of you, Alpha.
Speed and maneuverability are well above average.
Limited offensive capability and excellent reconnaissance fighter in my estimation.
Our engineers have gathered important data. Good work attacking the Fenris Delta. You caught Alpha Wing off guard. The Oberon's hull integrity has fallen below critical. Looks like a victory for Delta Wing. We will now begin the second test. Abort the exercise. Repeat, abort the exercise. Sensors are reading incoming hostiles. Delta Wing, return to the aquatank on the double. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration. Alpha Wing, your primary and secondary weapons have been rearmed. Hold off the Shivans as the aquatank withdraws.
take out turrets and subsystems, but it can't destroy. the fuck just happened? Damn it! Should've had him disable it too. Could've got killed for that shit.
Excellent work, pilot. Outnumbered and outgunned, you covered the Aquitaine's retreat through the Gamma Draconis jump node. For saving a capital ship of the Galactic Terran Vasudin Alliance from imminent destruction, you are hereby awarded the Order of Galatea. Congratulations. The 64th Raptors need a wing leader, and I think you are just the pilot for the job. Flying bombers is hard work, but with a bank of Cyclops torpedoes, you'll have the firepower to neutralize enemy corvettes and destroyers.
Alright, now we get on to the fun stuff, getting big enough kills that might get us promotions. Or, you know, just closer to the end of the game.
I hear my enemies speculate about my motives, my ambitions. Who is Admiral Aiken Bosch? And what is that old scoundrel up to? The tragedy of my life is that I will be remembered as a butcher of innocence. And this assessment is not unfair. I cannot argue with their condemnation or with the verdict of history. The Neo-Terran Front is an army of stupid cattle, driven by their hatreds, their fears and insecurities. Ignorance is the greatest weapon of tyranny, and old wounds open all too easily. I am merely a fool who created a monster I am now powerless to stop. And so I will play my role to the bloody end. I have given the lost generation something to die for. And now my legacy will be crowned with infamy. What my enemies will never understand is that my rebellion is about my love for humanity, not my hatred of Vasudins. In the Gamma Draconis system, the destroyers have returned, and soon the Alliance will learn the method behind my madness.
We have received news of an alarming development on the Civil War front. Passing his forces in the regular system, Admiral Bosch outmaneuvered the Colossus and its battle. Rebel Armada is now en route for the Gamma Draconis system via Polaris, Epsilon Pegasi, and Capella. Their final destination, Noso Subspace Portal. Allied forces destroyed a number of NTF warships as they ran our gauntlet of jump node blockades. However, rebels have sufficient firepower to threaten our positions in Gamma Draconis. Our squadrons will assist this campaign. The Aquitaine has just received 4 wings of the new GTB Artemis, the Alliance's next-generation light bomber.
Let's see what we've got here.
This is Commander Beckett, leader of the 64th Raptors Bomber Squadron. At 0457, NTF warships entered the Gamma Draconis system and engaged our blockade. So far, we've taken down... The Vasudins are leading the blockade with the GVD Heditet, a Typhon-class destroyer. The Alliance has also set up a network of 5 Mjolnir RBCs, or remote beam cannons. These unmanned... The NTF fleet will enter through the Capella jump node. Each warship will then jump to a rallying point within the Gamma Draconis. The Iceni has already slipped through our defenses, but...
this isn't quite as shit. Oh, and we can use promises here. Alright, well, we can definitely live with that. 4 banks of Cyclops, 2 banks of Cyclops, 22nd. Fuck it, let's go with what it gave me.
Look sharp, Alpha. NTF ships are headed your way. The NTD Uhuru is now in system. Take down that destroyer and neutralize the escort.
Bandits incoming!
Ships are headed your way. The NTD Uhuru is now in system. Take down that destroyer and neutralize the escort.
Bandits incoming!
Nope, 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 nope.
The Liberty has jumped to subspace. Bet we'll see that scrap heap again.
Here comes the NTF Inspiration Alpha. Hit them hard and make it count. Heads up, Alpha. The NTC Undaunted, the Leviathan-class cruiser, has entered the fray.
Can't take any fucking damage here. Yep, we're failing this one miserably, because this piece of shit can't carry enough of those fucking torpedoes to take those things down quickly enough. Oh, and our shields and hull are made of paper. Which would explain why I'm sitting here at 10%.
The NTCV Perseverance has cleared the node.
Yeah, that's what I don't care. Nope! Hell no! We don't want to get in range of that flag. We're going to be able to make a hit at this range.
Perseverance is no more. That's what you five boys get paid for. Alpha Wing, return to base. Recon has located a rebel rallying point and we will reprioritize your unit.
Got out of that hellhole with 2% health left.
The 64th Raptors are the disgrace of the Aquitaine and the GTVA. Every warship that ran our blockade threatens our positions in the Gamma Draconis system. Though we have the strength to crush the rebellion, our failure here will cost lives and resources we should not have to sacrifice. Admiral Petruk has grounded the 64th until further notice.
I guess we're getting executed again. Fun.
I hear my enemy speculating.
We have received news of
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I may be back on with a different game shortly, but I need to step out for a second, so let's see who's on the lead host. Let's see here. Alright, we don't want that. Alright, we're going to host Danky Krang. He's in the process of learning Super Mario World 96 exit, so you guys will probably pick up a lot there. We may be back in half an hour to an hour or so. We'll see ya.